Welcome once again to Fairplay here with me, Joel Champong. So we saw how the opening ceremony, the opening day of the 34th edition of the African Cup of Nations panned out. Thanks for sticking and staying with us, and thanks for subscribing also. Click the subscribe button and make sure you get the latest updates when it comes to Afcon, when it comes to sport, the interviews, the views you need to hear from the expert analysis, all here on Fairplay with me, Joel Champa. Well, today is yet another day. We're bringing you highlights of games that went on yesterday. Remember the opening ceremony and the game that went on between the Ivory Coast and Guinea-Bissau. We'll be looking at the highlights, and also we look forward to the games coming up later today as well here on the show. So make sure you don't go anywhere. Stick and stay with us. It's Fairplay here.
And what a finish that is.
You're welcome back. This is still Fairplay here. Well, so before I went for that break, I told you we'll be bringing you highlights of the game that went on between host Ivory Coast and Guinea-Bissau. Well, so there are interesting pairings also when it comes to this particular group, and also the group that Ghana is going to be playing in. Remember, Ghana is housed in a group with Egypt as well as Mozambique and the boogie side Cape Verde Islands. But let's quickly go bring you highlights of the game between Ivory Coast and Guinea-Bissau. Who was your bet on? Did you get to win your bet? Well, let's enjoy the highlights and come back. Fixtures for today. Remember the Super Eagles of Nigeria, who will be led by Osimhen. A lot of people are expecting a lot from Osimhen as well. They are taking on Equatorial Guinea in their fixture. Egypt also, who is in the same group with Ghana, they come up against Mozambique. And later tonight, the senior national team, the Black Stars, obviously will be locking horns with Cape Verde Islands. What's it going to be? We'll be speaking with a few people here as well to sample their views about the chances of the Black Stars. Still Fair Play here. We're quite well aware the senior national team, the Black Stars, are taking on Cape Verde today. We're sampling views of a few people, what they feel the Black Stars and their chances are. I've been joined here by three gentlemen. All right, so Alvin here first off. I just want to find out from him. Alvin, what do you think are the chances of Ghana against Cape Verde today?
So with Cape Verde, I feel like we can win that match actually, because in my view, I don't think Cape Verde is a very tough opponent for us that we must struggle with, because we have very exceptional players, and I think for now all we need to work on is our team coordination and how the enthusiasm of the players. I believe when we work on that, we'll be able to win Cape Verde easily.
What Alvin is saying is true. Do you think they can even sail through the group?
Yes, with what my brother said. For some time now, we don't have like offensive players in the squad. But right now we have Majid Ashimeru and Richmond Lamptey. So I'm expecting Chris Hilton to put in either Majid Ashimeru or Richard Lamptey to give just a splitting pass can change anything for Black Stars of Ghana.
Okay. Most people are also saying Chris keeps parking the bus, and that's the problem they have with him. You think he's still going to go with a defensive midfielder instead of allowing Majid to come in to change the play?
For Chris, he has been playing 2 DMs instead of 1 DM and at least 2 offensive midfielders. He has been playing 2 DMs, which is very bad. So I'm expecting him to play Majid Ashimeru, Elisha Owusu and Abdul Salis in the midfield, so that we can get Enes Nyama, Kudus, Dede Ayew, and Antoine Semenyo.
To differ with my brother who spoke lastly, saying the coach plays 2 DM is a big mistake. I don't think so, because every coach has his or her perspective or his or her formation going to a game. So
it's not helping us.
It's not helping, but that is why he has offensive players on the team now. Okay. So if he can still maintain 2 DMs and play a system which can help or which can fit the offensive player which is going to be included in the squad, I think is going to be better. And as he said, playing 1 DM is often what we see in Europe, in Africa, yes. But you see, it depends on the player that they are going to field. So maybe if it's Abdul Salis Ahmed, we know he can play. But even in RC Lens, he plays alongside with another player. Yeah. So he has weaknesses. So maybe the coach thinks he needs to complement that. And every coach has game, as he said. So I think giving chances to other players to show their worth is also another reason. So I think Ghana has chances. We have good chances. I think in the group, I think we should be contending with Egypt, not Cape Verde and Mozambique. Yes, because if we say African football nations, Ghana used to be one. I can't say Ghana is now
No,
one now. We used to be one.
Cape Verde have become tough
Yes,
customers.
that
for
is
us
the trend
lately.
of
They become boogie sides for Ghana.
football. There's nothing like a small team in football now because it's growth. If you invest the right investments, resources, money, infrastructure, everything will go your way. Example, look at the Northern Africa, Algeria, Egypt. They are improving their football not only on the field but infrastructure in terms of money. Everything is being pushed. So I think Ghana have a chance. We stand and I think mostly Black Stars when we go for Afcon, if we don't have much support, we intend give results like in 2015 or so. I think when we went to the semis or something like that. So I expect them to give much effort and enthusiasm, as my brother said, because I really believe them. And as we all know, the face of the team is Mohamed Kudus. So all Ghanaians are really rallying around and behind him.
My fear though is if Mo Kuku doesn't show up.
Yes.
If he doesn't really live up to what all we're saying. Alvin, what do you think about it?
For Kudus, I don't think he will show up. I know he will definitely show up because if you look at even before he became a household name, he was still showing up. He was forcing both in Europe and in the Ghanaian national team. So for Kudus, I don't think it will be a problem for him to show up. And also, he has been playing in the Black Stars for long. This is not like this is first call up. So I believe he will perform. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, another thing also that has been the bane of contention has to do with the likes of Didi Ayew, the Ayew brothers. I know it's become quite topical. Most people want to shy away from talking about it. Most people want to go hard at it and what have you. Do you think the Ayew merits to still have gone to the Afcon?
Well, with Didi Ayew, I believe even though he's old and all that, there is still he's still a good player that we can't take away from him. But what I want the coach to do is at least he shouldn't give him a lot. If you see that he's not helping the team in that particular match, he should be subbed. Sometimes I feel like even if he doesn't perform because he's a captain, we let him play the full match, which is not so. Because even I remember when Ronaldo was in United, when he doesn't perform, he's subbed. As a player, if you see you're not performing, when you're subbed, you don't need to complain. And the coach too must notice that with this match, will this player be able to perform? With these players, will this player be able to perform? That's what I think the coach should think of before bringing him in. And also, I don't think Didi Ayew is a disadvantage to the team. I think he also has some attributes and qualities which will be needed on the team.
I side with Alvin on this. I think aside what he said, we need his experience in the team because aside him and his brother Jordan, I'm a favorite of Jordan too. Aside them, I don't think we have any elder players in the squad. So we need that rich experience to guide the players too. Dede has been consistent in our Afcon matches, if you agree with me. Because in our last Afcons, he's the one who has been giving us the goals. Mostly, you can count on him at any time. And I know this will cause some confusion, but in the box, right now, if I'm asked a player which I can trust that if he gets the ball to shoot to score, it's Dede Ayew. There's no doubt about that. So I think even if we are not starting him, he should be an instant impact player. Dede should be in the team. He deserves it. No matter he not having minutes in his team in France or no matter the division he's playing, or he still needs to be there. I think we need his experience and other things. And as you said, the records are also important. I think it boosts the player's confidence. Yeah. No, he can do something on the pitch. So when he gets that record, it's like, I want to go for more. So it will push him. I think we need him on the team. And Jordan too. We need them very well.
I'll side with what my brother said. We need him there because he has the leadership skills to motivate the players, talk to them. Because if you check the other teams, their big players are in there. Some are 32, 33 years, but yes, they call them in to motivate the young boys that this is what you are supposed to do for your nation. So I sided with my brothers.
You believe we are too quick to retire players?
No, we are not too quick, but we need our big boys there, especially Dede Ayew, because since 2000 and under 20 World Cup till now, he has been one of our best players ever. So I started what my brothers are saying that we need Dede Ayew in the team. Even though he's 33 years, like older than the players, we still need him. Just that Chris Hilton should give him like few minutes from 80th minute. Should let him play. He shouldn't come and start playing almost 80 minutes. No. Some 5, like 10 to 15 minutes. Then let him come and play. So I let the young boys also play the ball. Yeah.
A lot of people are crying for the local players to be featured, most especially even in the Afcon, because this is their terrain. Chan is not just for them. You should also try feature them in tournaments that will see that investment being put in our league and investment being put in our football, not just infrastructure. Infrastructure like the Zebra Park is one of them, and in other communities are also springing up. So let's not just focus on those who are outside, because when names start springing up, he's a Ghanaian descent, he's from this country, his mother was giving birth here, and blah 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 blah, and then what's happening to our local league. So hey, Ghana is playing today. All hopes making sure that the team wins any which way. How it's going to be. We're praying that they live up to the billing. Well, so thanks so much for following. Thanks so much for watching. We'll be bringing you highlights of the game also tomorrow here on Fairplay. Thanks to Ima, thanks to Alvin, thanks to David. We'll do the same time tomorrow. Don't go anywhere. This is Fairplay.